Aloha mermaids, this is Mermaid Ina for Ina's Mermaid School in Tampa, Florida, bringing you today a mermaid tail workout. That's right, we're going to be exercising, we're going to be doing a little workout in a mermaid tail. Are you so excited for this? I'm so excited for this. This is my MERkout Taco, he's my workout buddy and he'll be joining us today. Today's class is going to be done completely in a mermaid tail. I know, it's really awesome. So I decided to do this class today in, Taco, I'm sorry. In a FinFun, this is the Moroccan Rose, FinFun Mermaid Tail. The reason why I've chosen this tail today is because today's class is going to be focused on a mindful movement setting, something more similar to Pilates or yoga. So we don't want the tail to be too heavy. If the tail is heavy, if the monofin is heavy, it's going to be difficult in a bad way and set you up for some injury. So we want to do something that's light. If you don't have a lighter mermaid tail like this one, feel free to take the monofin out of your tail or take the vinyl sheeting out of your tail. And that's going to lighten it up a little bit. Of course, this class can be done completely without a mermaid tail as well. So you have that option as well. It's definitely not recommended for silicone tails. All right? Just like any other exercise program, make sure that if you have any limitations or injuries, that you listen to your body and have also consulted your medical professional before doing this class. As we go through the class, it's going to be a multi-level class, so take it as it comes. If you need to sit out or do anything, modify it, do something different, that's perfectly okay. I'll be giving options to make things easier, to be more supported, also to make things a little bit more challenging for those who want it. If you need some support, the recommended tools, these are not required for the course by any stretch of the imagination, but you could use a little ball like this one, or a folded blanket or towel to help you get started and to modify things. Again, I'll be talking you through it as we go. So I look forward to exercising with you today. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's begin with our exercise session. We're going to start with your legs extended out in front of you. If you need some support underneath you to get those legs straight, go ahead and sit on top of that blanket or towel or slightly bend your knees. We're going to point your toes first. Sit up really straight as you possibly can, lifting from your breastbone. Flex your feet and pull your tail back, and then point it. So flex and point, flex and point. One more time. Keep yourself nice and tall and keep your belly button drawn into your spine and stay right here. Take your left hand up in space and reach as high as you possibly can. Right hand next to you. Breathe in and get tall. Exhale, bend over to the side, keeping both hips equally weighted on the floor. Bring yourself right back up and let's take it to the other side. So lift that right arm up, tall body, bend over, reaching, lifting through your chest, both hips equally weighted. Bring yourself right back to center and take it to the other side again, lifting up, lift your chest, bend over. Careful that you don't take the whole tail with you. Bring it back to center. Other side, lifting, breathe in, breathe out, bend. Breathe in, bring it right back to center. Take your other hand straight up in the sky, reach your shoulders up, pull your shoulders down. So I'm keeping my arms straight, pulling my shoulders, lifting up, coming down one more time, up, sink those shoulders back, lift your chest up, breathe in, breathe out, bend forward, reach and stretch. If you can, grab hold of that tail and get a little extra stretch. Go ahead and release slowly and bring yourself all the way up to sitting. I'm going to turn myself on my mat here so you can see me just a little bit better. There we go. And from here we're going to be seated with gently bent knees, your feet flat on the mat, right? So you can flex your feet or you can point your feet. For now we're going to keep that tail down. We're going to take your hands behind your knees, lift your chest, arch your back. And then as you exhale, round your spine, curling yourself back, even let your arms get straight. And again, lifting up, pulling back, rolling your shoulders back. Exhale, round your spine, pull your belly button in. Be careful that it's not a hunch. You're drawing your belly button in and rounding your lower back. One more time, lift up, stretch. And then exhale, round. Bring yourself right back up to center. This time, remove your hands. Turn your palms up, and we're gonna do the same thing, this time without our arms. Yay! So take a breath in. Exhale, tuck your tail, roll back, and try to get your tailbone underneath you. Keep that tail pointed. Inhale. Exhale, belly button to the spine. Pull yourself forward and stretch. And then sit up nice and tall. Do this again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Round the spine. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. And sit up nice and tall. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Curl and then roll it back. This time we're going to stay right here. Set your shoulders back. Keep your arms, palms up. Flex your feet. Point. So show me your tail. Point your tail. Tail down. 2 more times. Keep your belly in. 1 more time. Stay. We're not moving. Bring those hands up. Bring those hands down. If you want more support, the little ball can go behind your back here. Bring your hands up. Bring your hands down. 1 more time. Hands up only to the place so you can keep your shoulders down. Pull your belly button in. Hover and hold in your belly. This should make you vibrate just a little bit. Take 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath here. And then exhale, come forward over your knees, stretch forward, and sit yourself up nice and tall. Of course, that looks more challenging. Looks easier, rather, than it is. Yes. So now we're gonna do kind of this with a twist. So again, fin down, sit up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, sweep that left arm back, add a twist, open, and then bring it all the way back to center. Do it again on the other side. Rolling back and rolling up. Oh, I forgot to mention, the more you squeeze your legs together, the more you're going to work this. So again, tuck your tail, reach that arm back, open, come all the way back up. Do it again. Reaching back and coming back up. 1 more time. Reach back, coming up. Last one. Reaching back and coming back up. Rest your hands on your knees. Extend your legs. Give that tail a little shake. Give your knees a little shake. Looking good. So from here, we're going to make sure that you have space behind you on your mat. Flex those feet. Let's take your right hand up in the sky. Take it back behind you. Turn and look at that right hand. That left hand can go across. Then we'll do it again on the other side. So left hand comes up and over, behind. We're gonna take that right hand across. Look over your shoulder, sit up nice and tall. And again, bring yourself right back into center. From here, we're pointing your tail, bending your knees. I have to give a little adjustment there. Hands in front. 1 more time, we're gonna roll back to the mat behind us. So again, make sure you have enough room. On your exhale, work it down nice and slow. Slow, 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 all the way down to the mat. Ah, very nice. From here, we're gonna bring your hands down by your side, and we're slowly gonna bring your heels towards your hips. So bring your tail towards your bum a little bit. Try to get it kind of as close as you can, but you wanna be able to get full solid weight on your feet. Line up your pelvis, so making sure that your tailbone is on the mat, little space underneath your lower back. Actively squeeze your knees together. So feet, knees, thighs are squeezing hard. So those hands are down by your side. Take a deep breath. And on your exhale, tuck your tail under, pull your belly button in. That's all we're gonna do. And then you're gonna release right back out. We have 2 more like this. So exhale, belly button to the spine. Imagine there's a weight sitting on your tummy, letting it sink all the way back. And then release. 1 more time, feel the weight of that rock, tuck your tail under, and this time stay. Keep squeezing your knees together so that your muscles here are working. Tuck your tail and slowly lift your hips up. So this is a little different than what you might see in a yoga class where we're pushing. This time we're squeezing those knees together and keeping your tail tucked so you really feel your bottom and your inner thighs. And then slowly take this down and trying to work down 1 bone at a time. I'm not so good at that. We'll try it again. So breathe in, exhale, tuck your tail, bridge those hips, 1 bone at a time, all the way up to the top. Of course, to make this more challenging, those hands are up here. Now slowly roll this down nice and slow, all the way down to the mat. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. Again, arms here to make this harder. Tuck your tail under and slowly bridge those hips up. Hang out here at the top, squeeze your knees together. 8 pulses upward with your hips. Here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it high, squeeze those knees, feel the shake, pull your belly in, slowly roll it all the way down, one bone at a time. Phew. Should have felt those. Bring those knees into your chest and give them a hug. Rock side to side. Give yourself a free massage. Feel like you can take your hands out to the side and roll those knees all the way over to one side the best that you can. And then roll them over to the other side the best that you can. Nice and slow, keeping both shoulders on the mat. And then bring yourself right back into center. We're going to change our focus now to more of our abdominals. So you have the option to put your hands underneath your pelvis or right here underneath your tailbone, or to use that blanket or towel and put that underneath your hips as well. Those are going to modify the exercise. If you choose not to make this a little bit tougher, you can keep your hands down by your side. So we're going to align your tail, your knees, so that they're directly over your hips right here. Draw your belly button into your spine so you're getting your back as close to the mat as you can, if not all the way down, but not by pulling your knees in. Keep those knees away. Squeeze your legs together as hard as you can. And when I say that, I mean that. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Hands are down, wherever they may be. Squeeze those knees. We're going to extend your tail up for the count of 8. Slowly. Here it goes. Ready? 1, 2, squeeze hard. 3, 4. Are you still squeezing? 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now we're going to bend it back down. Keep those knees here. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hollow out your belly. Let's go back up again. Bring it up. 1. Squeeze harder. 2, 3. Are you squeezing? 4, 5, 6, 7. Flex your feet. Squeeze those legs. Bring it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. Take it up. 1. Squeeze harder. 2, 3. Keep squeezing. 4, 5. Harder. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Flex those feet. Show me that tail. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold it. Point those toes. Bring it down for the count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Bend those knees in. Nice job. Take a nice deep breath. And we're going to move this a little bit and bring those knees right over those hips again. Again, hands underneath your tail for more support. Hands down by your side for less. Bolstering up on the towel is always an option. Abs in. This time we're going to dip this tail down into cold water. So we're going to move those knees away and then bring them back up. So do it again. I'm going to keep talking. Your goal here is to keep your back on the mat. Anybody can move this, but if I do this, I'm using my whole body. So keep your back down, move those, you can even put your finger on your belly to see if it's working, and then come all the way up. The goal is not to arch your back at all. So again, bringing it down. So this should be harder than it looks. One more time, bringing it down. Are you squeezing your legs? And then bringing it up. Phew. Give those knees a hug. Now, we're gonna move, so put your hands behind your legs, roll yourself up. From here, we're gonna place you on your elbows. Now, if you can't rest on your elbows like this, that's okay, you can stay on your back, that's just fine. Now, if you're on your elbows, try to bring them so that they feel they're close together, and that you can pull your shoulder blades back and shine your shells forward. You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean, right, Taco? Shining your shells forward? So we're proud. We're beautiful mermaids and we're bathing in the sun on the beach. So, starting off, I'm gonna rock my pelvis back just a little so that I have the support of my abdominals. Then I'm gonna point my toes and bring my knees up so my tail shows. Flex your feet and show me your fin. Roll to the right, keep your shoulders center. Roll to the left, keep your shoulders center. How proud is that chest? Are your shells a-shining? Now if you want to make this tougher, those legs go straight. You take them to the right, we take them to the left. Take them to the right, take them to the left. One more, right and left. Back to center, bring those toes down and rest. You can give yourself a little shake. Kind of bunching up my mat a little bit, but that's okay. All right, moving again, we're gonna add a little more to this. So again, find your center, shine your shells, pick up your knees, point your toes this time. We're gonna slide those legs away from you and then pull them back in, right? So straighten out your tail and then pull like it's heavy. So out and hollow out your belly as you do this. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Last one, inhale, exhale. Bring those knees down. This time we're gonna extend those legs, extend your tail out, roll yourself all the way down. Take those hands up in the sky. Now, take your belly and bring it down so that your ribs touch the mat beneath you. This one's hard. I'm gonna give you options, don't worry. So we're gonna reach your hands up, but careful not to stick everything out. Keep yourself connected. Bring those hands down, look towards your tail, and we're gonna roll up to sitting. So if you need some help, touch the sides of your tail, reach forward. Gonna fix my mat real quick. Here we go. Stretch. Sit up nice and tall, taking it back down slow. Energy in the tail. Press your heels down and roll down slow. If you need support, touch your legs and give it as much so that you can stay challenged. Don't cheat the whole time. Take those hands up, inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down. Look towards your toes. Give yourself that help if you need it. Pulling your belly in, staying active as you stretch. Don't worry, I'll let you stretch in a minute. And then take it all the way down. Nice and slow. Fixing the hair. Last time, roll it up. Touch if you need to. Stretch forward. And this time, grab your tail. Maybe you can grab a little lower this time so you get a little better stretch. Looking good, guys. So we're going to move and we're going to flip completely over. So do so as you see fit and comfortable. Find yourself in a square place. So you want to make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. So you should be square. Pull your shoulders back so your back is flat. You don't want to be up in here, right? Nice and flat. Find a square space. Draw your belly button into your spine. Feel that you're engaged and you're strong. Good. From here, we're going to take your left arm out to the side, straight out. Inhale. On your exhale, feed it through the right side, resting all the way down on your shoulder. Press that right hand into the floor to add a little stretch. Squeeze your knees. Enjoy that twist. And then on your next exhale, press into your hand, roll up, and then we'll take it to the other side. So that left hand's gonna come out, inhale, exhale, bring it through, twist, and rest down on that left shoulder. Right shoulder, press with the left, and give yourself that extra stretch. Bring yourself back to center, sit back in child's pose, reaching those hands out in front of you. We can call this snail pose, maybe. Mollusk pose. So while we're down here, we're gonna walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. I'm up on my fingertips to get a little extra bonus out of it. I'm pulling to the left side with my hips. And then we'll take it to the other side. So walking it across, fingertips, pull your hips to the right, sink down, and bring yourself all the way back to center. We're gonna find ourselves back in that square space, and this time we're gonna walk those hands back, So they're now not underneath your shoulders so much, but underneath your heart, right? So or your shells, so that it's more, so that you're not in a square shape anymore, but maybe more of a parallelogram, if you remember your geometry. Okay, so with this said, I'm gonna shift my weight a little bit forward into my hands. So I went from being square to being forward. Engage your center and breathe in, and on your exhale, bend your elbows so that you lower yourself down towards the mat, and then press. Now how low you go is up to you. This can be it should be a very challenging exercise. So you're gonna bend your arms, weight is way out in front of your hands. So you can see that I'm about a foot in front of my hands with my nose. So down it goes, squeezing the arms against your body. We're working those beach arms, ladies. If you're a mermaid, you have to have beach arms. So going down and coming up. Only have 2 more. You can do 2. Down it goes and up it goes. Are you breathing? Last one. Down it goes and up. Phew, you made it. We're gonna bring you all the way up to your knees. Now this is as far as we're gonna be today in our mermaid tail. So we're not gonna be standing ever, right? This is where we're gonna be. But we're nice and tall, and you're gonna take your arms out in front of you. Glue your hips, so squeezing so that you're nice and straight. Take those hands out in front. Breathe in. As you get blown back by a wave, just let it take you back. Stretching the thighs, your body straight, then we come forward. If this doesn't feel great on the knees, you can roll your mat over or put the towel or blanket underneath to give you more support, or just skip it. Last one, taking it back and then bringing it up. We're gonna move to a little bit more of a stretch. In yoga, this is called camel pose, but in mermaids, I'm gonna call it seahorse pose. Keep your belly engaged and place your hands the lower back right on top of your pelvis. Bring those elbows together or close together so your shoulders roll back. Press the hips forward, look towards the ceiling and stretch. You wanna feel a stretch across your chest. You don't wanna feel any pressure in your lower back, so make sure that you feel long. Your hips are pretty much right over your knees. Keep squeezing your legs together. If you wanna add a little more to this, you can reach one hand back towards the bottom, your heel, or the bottom of your fin, then reach this other hand up. You can even move your fingers. Use your belly to pull yourself back to center. We're gonna sit back in that child's pose once again. So sitting down on the knees, reaching your hands out in front of you. Take a nice deep breath and melt into the floor. We're gonna do one more here in this all fours position, and then we're gonna move, yay. So we're gonna bring those hands way out in front of you, and then move your weight forward. So you just locked yourself in a modified plank position. You know, remember, we don't want it to be hanging. No one likes a droopy mermaid, but squeeze your abs, get your knees close together. This one's a little funky, so we'll do it together and see how it feels. We're gonna keep the tail a little on the loose side. Roll those knees over, take one hand up. Go ahead and bring it down, woo! Take it to the other side, up, and bring it back down. Again, keep your core active, stay strong out of the shoulders, long neck. Looking good. We're gonna do one more on each side. And then bring it back to center. Sit yourself back. Looking awesome. So we're gonna move this straight onto your belly. So just bring it all the way down so that you're laying flat. Now in this position, you wanna make sure that again your belly is active, your core is strong. So we're gonna press those hips down. So I've just taken my pubic bone and turned it down. At the same time, pull my belly up so I'm fully supported. Now you can keep your hands right here and roll your shoulders back. This one is called swan. So we're gonna roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, bring it back down. That's all we're doing first. So roll the shoulders back and lift. Now, even though your hands are right here, you're not pushing. That's a different exercise. We're lifting using the strength of your back. And we're gonna do one more. So inhale, belly in, lift. Lock yourself here. So as we're gonna activate the legs, but as your chest comes down, the feet come up. So inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift the feet. Inhale, chest. Exhale, feet. One more time. Inhale, chest. Exhale, feet. And then relax. Bring yourself up on all fours and back into child's pose. We're going to bring you all the way back down. And this time, we're going to prop you on your elbows. So, hi Taco. This is Taco's favorite exercise because he's right in my face. But when we're praying to the floor here, you're going to karate chop the floor. Are you going to do it with us, Tox? Oh, thanks. So press here. Pull your belly button up. Give your puppy a kiss. Now, sit right there, Taco. So, pull your belly button up. This time we're gonna squeeze your knees together and tap those heels into your hips twice. So it looks like this. Tap, tap, straight. Let's do that again. Tap, tap, straight. Now the hard part is keeping your pelvis on the mat so it doesn't go like that, right? So here it goes. Tap, tap, straight. Squeeze your knees. Pull your belly in. Tap, tap, straight. Tap, tap, straight. Stay long in those thighs. Stay long in your abs. One more time. Tap, tap, straight. Bring it all the way down. Melt into the mat. Give your hips a little shake. Now we're gonna do one called swimming. Oh, of course, we're mermaids, we have to swim. So I'm gonna scoot myself up on the mat, but I'm also gonna make sure that my space is clear because I need to use my arms. So here we go, everybody. This is swing. There's a lot of quote unquote choreography, but it's okay if you don't get it right away. It'll take a little bit of practice. So we're gonna start with your body down, your pubic bone on the mat, roll your shoulders back. Now from here, you're gonna slide those hands off the mat so you're reaching. Stay supported in your belly. Pull your hands to your side, lift your chest. Bend your arms, bend your knees. Here it comes again. Press and lift. Bend your arms, bend your knees. Press and lift. Bend your arms, bend your knees. Here it goes. Squeeze those knees. Squeeze your abs. 2 more times. Reach. Last one. Reach. And relax. Push yourself up on all fours and take it back. Reach those hands out in front of you. You guys are doing a great job. That one will get the heart rate up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna move now. We're almost there, guys. Right, Taco? So we're gonna move onto your side. These are Taco's second favorite exercises. So I'm gonna take you all the way down on your side. So we'll take it all the way out so that you're straight as an arrow, or straight as you can get. Got my feet a little flexed so that I can rest my heels on the floor. Now we're gonna keep squeezing your legs together. We're gonna take your top hand, put it right down their side. Look down and check out. Make sure that your body is straight from your head to your tail. Everything is nice and straight, straight line. Draw your belly button in and feel a little lift underneath your waist even so that you feel that your core is fully supported. This is called bow. Are we ready? So you're gonna take a breath. On your exhale, reach your hand down the side of your tail. Lift your chest and your feet. And then take it all the way back down. So we'll try that again. Lifting up. That's an exhale. And then everything comes back down. So notice my heels are coming off the floor. So again, it comes up and it comes down. One more time. Reach with that top hand. And then going down. So we're gonna jump a few levels and I'm gonna take you all the way up to a teaser. This is called big twist. This is one that does take A little bit of practice, right, Taco? A little bit of practice. And it's a little hard to figure out at first, but it's actually easier than it looks. It's just a very pretty exercise. So from here, I'm gonna take this hand right up in the sky. Taco, yay, good boy. All right, now we're gonna take this hand straight up in the sky. It's gonna start the same way that you just did your last exercise. So take a breath, exhale, lift. Right now, we're gonna take those hips and spin them back so that you can put both cheeks on the floor. Bend your knees and come up to a V. And then bring it all the way back down to where it came from. What? Don't worry, Taco, we'll do it again. So breathe in, exhale, belly in, lift. So if someone's dropping you a line, pulling you up from the ocean, you're reaching, and then you're gonna roll those hips back, float, shake your tail, and then bring it all the way back down. 2 more times like this, lift, take it up. Now the harder option is to do this with straight legs, and then take it all the way down. 1 more time, inhale, exhale, lift, help, help, help. Save me, sailors, up, and then take it all the way back down. Whew, beautiful job. Bend your knees, pull yourself up this way so that we're sitting, tall body, shoulders open, stretch to the side. Bring it back and reach for your tail. And we'll go to the other side. Oh boy. Oh boy, whoa. Whoa, dogs. We're going to the other side. I know, it's so exciting. So, we're gonna take you out nice and straight. Put your dog in the right position. Find yourself as strong and as long as you can get. So your stacked hips, lifted waist, strong body. Take your hand down by your side. We're doing the bow first. This is your option 1. So breathe in and get ready. Breathe out, reach, lift, sideways. So you're working this waist. And then bring it all the way back down. Do it again, inhale, exhale, bring it up. And then bring it back down. 2 more times. Reach and lift. And bring it back down. Last one. Reach and lift. And then bring it back down. So we're taking it all the way up this time. 4 of these. We did 4 on the other side. So we're gonna reach for that rope like someone's pulling us up from the ocean. Lift, lift, lift. Roll those cheeks back. Bend your knees and float. This hand stays back here. And then we come all the way back. Nice job, do that again. So inhale, exhale, lift, roll it up, float, squeeze your knees, and then take it all the way back down. 2 more times, inhale, exhale, reach, lift, take it up, straight legs option, flex those toes, and then bring it all the way back down. Last one, inhale, exhale, up it goes, up. Now if you can get here, stay here with bent knees or take your legs straight. Reach your hands off, breathe, breathe, breathe. Take 1 more breath. Lower those legs down and lower your rest of your body down. Nice and easy. Woo! That should have been a workout. We're gonna center you back on your mat if you need to. Bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug. Definitely earn that one. We're gonna bring those legs back down and scoot them out. So we have some options. We're gonna do a little bit more and then we're gonna take it nice and easy. We're gonna bring you up to your hands and you're gonna find that we got some options. One is we're doing reverse plank or leg pull back support as it's called. Got a choice to keep your feet down and lift your hips or to keep your knees bent rather and lift your hips or to keep your legs straight. We're only gonna do this once, so do which one suits you best. Are you ready? Take a breath in and get ready. And on your exhale, tuck your tail first, lift those hips up. So option 1 is here, option 2 here, hold it. Hold it, careful not to release your neck. 2 more breaths, 1 more breath, and then rest. Shake those hands out. Slide your hands underneath your rear end, elbows close together. We're gonna rest back on those elbows. Open your chest, and this time we stretch. This is a version of Lord of the Fishes pose. Allow yourself to feel that stretch across your chest. So we're not hanging low, those shells are high. Take one more breath. And then gently release, releasing your hands, bringing you all the way down to the mat, taking everything down. Take some nice deep breaths here. Bringing that breath into the very bottom of your body. Allow your shoulders to open and your palms to turn towards the ceiling. Get a kiss from your puppy when you're not looking for it. Just breathe. Allow each breath to soften your body. In this moment and in this place, be grateful for what you have today. Think of maybe 3 things that you're grateful for. Like taking a mermaid tail fitness class, or seeing a mer friend on TV, or that you have plenty of food, you have shelter, you have internet. Whatever it is you're grateful for, allow those 3 things that you're thinking of to bring you into the present moment and to experience happiness. Take a few more nice deep breaths. Breathing into your whole body. When you feel ready, bring some energy back into your fingers, into your toes or your tail. Keeping your eyes closed, roll your body over to your right side as comfortably as you can. And from here, push into the floor and bring yourself up to a seated position as comfortably as you can in your mermaid tail. Take one more nice deep breath and open your eyes. Put one hand on your heart and say thank you. Thank you, self, for doing something fun and different today. Thank you for coming and taking this class with us. We had a great time. We look forward to seeing you again on our YouTube channel too. You can also find Ina's Mermaid School on Instagram and on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining today, guys. Bye.